Welcome back to Intuitivity. This is going to be the updated Pisces, feminine and masculine, sun, moon, and rising updated relationship reading. We're going to see what's currently going on with you Pisces energies. What are Pisces individuals going through? What can they expect to come from these situations? Oh, also, if you would like to book a full divination, my email will be in the description down below. Pisces feminine, Pisces Capricorn energies, clothing insight for both sun, moon, and rising. Alright, so what this is telling me for Pisces Capricorn and feminine energies, you receive the Eight of Pentacles upright. That refers to usually in abundance, prosperity. It represents someone who works hard with the talent, a craft, a hobby that they have that brings in their abundance. Like I said, it's usually pertaining to wealth, but since this is a relationship, it's referring to the fact that you, and this is for feminine energies mainly. For Pisces feminine energies, it's kind of showing you going above and beyond for this person, putting in extra work. It's saying you literally have worked at this day and night, the relationship. I feel like trying to fix even things you didn't break, like even things that weren't your fault or things you know you had no control over. You're trying to fix it to keep this person happy. But to have this masculine energy reverse on this Nine of Cups card, what that's telling me is that this person's, I don't want to say they're selfish, but it's like they're never happy with anything. It's like you're putting in all this effort. You're going above and beyond. You're trying to show this person you care. You're trying to show this person, you know, you're willing to do what they ask of you. But it's like literally they're sitting there on the stool with their own arms folded. Like they're saying, you know, that's not good enough. It's like they're just sitting there judging you. To have that reverse is literally referring to the fact that for one, this person, I don't feel like, I don't want to say he's not happy, but it is saying he's not content with the way things are going. And it's more so because, I don't want to say you put this person on the pedestal, but the fact that the person is sitting there folding their arms while you're working, you know what I'm saying? Like you're putting in all that work. Like I said, you're literally overflowing work. You're working too hard in this connection. So it's saying they feel like mainly things are, I don't want to say mainly things are your fault, but kinda, yeah. It's like they blame you for the majority of the issues y'all have instead of considering the fact that it's two of y'all. So if there's issues in the relationship, more than likely, before you could say it's just her, it's either you or it's both. You know what I'm saying? But it's saying with this person with his arms crossed, it's like he's just not happy with no effort you put in. Like none of the effort you've been putting in, no effort you put in general. It's like he's not, for one, he's not reciprocating it. And two, it's just not good enough in his eyes. It's like I said, sitting there with his arms folded. It's as if to say, you could do more. You could try harder. Even though we see you're going above and beyond as is. This is the storyline I was just referring to. It's like I'm doing all of this, I'm pouring into you, and you're still sitting there like you're unhappy. Like things aren't working out in your favor, you know. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying this person's not giving back to you the same way you're giving to them. This is speaking on like you holding on to abundance. This is speaking on you having these things, sheltering it, like having this reverse is speaking on the overpour. It's basically saying it's leaving your hands. So Pisces feminine energy, sun, moon, and rising. This is referring to the fact that you're overpouring into that person, like I said, and into that connection. And they know it. It's not like they're not aware that you're overpouring. They know this. Like they're very aware of it. And I feel like they somewhat feed off of it. It's like while she's doing all of this, I can do the bare minimum. And it's showing, like I said, you know your worth, you know your values, but it's showing at the same time you evaluating your love. Like I feel like a lot of you are ready. You're ready for a certain type of love. Like you're waiting on new love to come in. For some of you, this is just pertaining to the fact that it has taken you, and that's another thing. That card is telling me that it took you a long time to open up to this person. I don't feel like you were, you know, just completely upfront and open when y'all met. But it's understandable. It's like you don't just want to open up to somebody and then it's a dead end connection between you both. The Empress card in reverse in a relationship reading refers to someone miscarrying or someone being infertile. So for any of you have miscarried, I'm sorry for your loss. If any of you are infertile, it is saying if you would like children with this person, y'all would have to look into Y'all would have to look into like different ways of doing that. For some of you, the sad thing is in this scenario with this Emperor card upright, is saying you lost, but maybe due to this person. This card represents an overprotective figure. Like this person is protective to the point where it's controlling. So some of you lost the baby due to physical, emotional, mental, verbal, some sort of abuse from this person. The sad thing is, I feel like you followed like the rules, I guess you would say. Not the rules with him, but I feel like you followed the rules as in like, it's showing the Hierophant card upright. That represents traditional things, you know what I'm saying, following a certain course of something. So I feel like this person didn't start off being the way he is. She is, take it as it resonates. I feel like this person became like this over time, or they presented to be a certain way when y'all first got together, and then it's like you saw their true colors. Yeah. It's like this person showed you their true colors. You had to find out the hard way that that person wasn't as loving, I feel like, and as caring as you expected him to be, or as you thought. To have the Two of Swords reversed, this is saying you actually received clarity recently. For some of you, it's through this video. For some of you, it's saying recently, like this week, days ago, things of that nature. You received clarity. And what I mean by receiving clarity is you saw this person's true colors. Like you finally started looking at what it was, what you were being presented, and not what you wanted it to be. Queen of Wands being reversed. This is referring to the fact that they want you to focus on your future at this time. They don't want you to continue to pour into dead-end connections. This is referring to the fact that they don't want you to place too much value or worth on this person to the point where they start to devalue you. Because this is such thing as, like, I feel like uplifting somebody too much. If you're uplifting somebody and they're never uplifting you back, you know what I'm saying? They're constantly pouring love, compliments, all of this, etc. into you, and you're never doing it back to me. You're breaking me down. Then it's like, of course, there's going to be an imbalance. More than likely, your happiness is going to be affected as well. Like, you're not going to be happy. You're going to be happy sometimes when things are good, but just in general in a relationship and that connection, you're not going to be happy because you know how this person truly is. Like, you know, I guess what's behind that door. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's saying you've overpoured so much. I feel like you're somewhat discouraged as well. You're discouraged from moving forward. And this is somewhat referring to relationships. You're discouraged when it comes to opening up to someone else. So that past pain is kind of saying has you stuck and stagnant. The Sun card came out, so that's a good sign to receive. When you get this upright, this is referring, like I said before, new beginnings. You're accepting new experiences. You see the child on the horse. It's basically saying childlike adventure. You're looking at life. You're looking at your love life, particular, from a more childlike view or perspective. And it's actually good because it's saying it's going to give you a chance to remove your emotions from the situation and just do kind of as a child would do. But kids aren't in relationships, but still we're saying operating from a childlike energy, like not taking things too seriously. It's saying making sure you don't over exaggerate, I feel like, or overreact to certain situations that you go through with this person, or just in general. But like I said, also that's referring to you moving forward with this individual. Some of you want to move, some of you want, what else? Some of them, what do they want? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? Some of you want reciprocity, so you want this person to give you the same attention, care, love, etc. that you're giving to them. You don't feel like you're receiving it from this personal connection. Yep, and then look, you literally just received the Six of Pentacles reversed. Like I said before, spoke on Pentacles usually refer to money, but in this case, it's referring to your relationship. This being reversed, especially, I don't know if you can see right there, but with the Justice scale being reversed, it's saying justice is not on your side in this situation. Like, there's an imbalance, there's an injustice on your part for the simple fact that you're pouring so much into this person you're not realizing. Like, literally. Like this is saying you're pouring into somebody. But it's more so a good thing because you are also receiving that same help. Like it's saying it's balance. To have this is saying you're overpouring, you're doing more, you're loving this person more, you're supporting this person more, you're being kinder to this person, like you're doing more, you're putting in more effort than that individual. That's why you may feel drained and that person feels happy. You're taking on your energy, you're taking on their energy, and you're not realizing it. Like I said, as far as it's concerned though, you're overpouring. That's why the coins are down here, the cups are turned over. It's basically saying like pouring out. The war card did come out upright. This is saying that this time they want you to focus on what's going to keep you, what's going to make you happy and keep you happy. If it's being with this individual, it's saying y'all still need to get on the same page. Like y'all need to see where y'all going to move forward from here. If it's not with this individual, they still just want you to focus on you and your happiness altogether. But this is a very good card to receive. The world card upright represents success and achievements. So it's saying eventually, even if it's not in this connection, you will receive that love you deserve. You will receive that marriage, you know, that child, those children, things like that, things of that nature. But Pisces, feminine and masculine energies, I thank y'all for allowing me to do your relationship reading, sun, moon, and rising.